Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Today I'm coming at you with a review on the Louis Vuitton Rosalie coin purse. So I will cover my thoughts on its functionality and practicality, the size, and I'll show you how much this purse fits, and finally my thoughts on the wear and tear. So first, just to quickly give you an overview of this item. So I've got the Rosalie coin purse in the damier bean print with rose ballerine. And this item comes in a few different options. So you can get it in the monogram, and you can also get a fuchsia pink interior, and also this like bright orangey red, which I'm not sure if Louis Vuitton is still doing, but they had done that previously anyway. So on the front, you've got the Louis Vuitton stamping here, the classic damier bean print. You've got this little rose ballerine button. This is what the side looks like, and the back is plain. So then the purse just opens with a nice little snap closure, and then you've got the Louis Vuitton stamping there, and also in gold embossing, Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain. And this is what the purse looks like on the inside. So firstly, on its functionality, I think it's got a lovely functionality and it's very practical to use. I really like that whilst this is so compact, you've got sections for your cards and cash, and then also the zipped section, which you can put all your coins in and keep them securely in there. So I really love how functional that is, and that you can separate your pieces. This is really practical in my eyes, mostly because it's very compact, so you can just hold it in one hand. And then when you're at the till paying for something, you can just open it up and see everything there, or your main cards in this main part of the purse. And you can just hold it in one hand and then get whatever it is you need. Whereas for some other purses, or the full size like continental style, those have usually a more open view where you've got like a few different flaps, and sometimes those are just quite difficult to hold, I find, and can be quite annoying, whereas this just sits very nicely in the hand. So it's very practical. It's easy to access your cards if you don't have too many, and then it's easy just to get into your coins as well. One, I guess, negative I would say about the functionality of this is if you are somebody who uses a lot of coins and cash, this may not be the best purse for you. So this zipped section is very thin. As you can see from the side, it is sewn together, so it is effectively a thin, flat pouch. And so when you're trying to access your coins and have a look inside, it's quite tight. And then especially if you've got a card here or a few cards, you can imagine that you can't bend this as much. So it's quite difficult to see the coins and take out the ones you want to use. You might want to just tip it all into your hand. But for me, I'm not a big coin user. I pretty much always use cards, so that doesn't bother me too much, but I like to just have a few coins around in case I need them for any shops which only accept cash, or public toilets and things like that. So I think, yeah, that's probably the only slight negative I would say about this. So next, on to the size. This is a compact wallet. As you can see, it just fits in pretty much in the palm of my hand. I will just do a quick size comparison before I show you what fits inside. So side by side against the Chanel card holder, this is pretty much the same height and the same width. And then of course the Chanel card holder is thinner, as it's just a regular flat card holder. Then I also have my mini pochette here, just as a comparison, as I know quite a lot of people have this item. So the mini pochette is a fair bit bigger, but actually you also just realise how small the mini pochette is. You can see it's only about an inch wider than the Rosalie coin purse, and about a centimetre or two taller. So that's what that looks like. And then finally, if any of you have the Coach Mini Skinny wallet, I really love this item. Let's just do a comparison there. and these two I think are pretty much the same, so same width, you can see similar there. Yeah, similar in length and height. The Coach wallet is slimmer, so there's actually quite a lot of coins in here at the moment. Without the coins, this is pretty much a flat pouch. So you can see on this side in particular, there is a difference there. So the Rosalie coin purse is a bit thicker. Now let's see what fits inside. So I usually only carry a few cards. So usually I'll just show you with some sort of points and loyalty cards. Usually I will put my credit card here, my most used ones, because this is the one I find most easy to access. Then I will put a debit card down here, which is my second most used card, again easy to access. In the back I would then only usually carry 2 or at most 3 cards, but just to show you how much this can hold, let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so I've got 4 cards here, and let's put that down in the back. Fits very nicely. And let's put some cards here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try 4 cards down here. So that is now 4, 5, 6, 10 cards. And let me just put some coins into this zipped section. Right, so I've got some coins there. And now you can see where it's a bit difficult to open this up much wider. So, you know, you can get quite a few coins in. You can see you'll be able to put many more coins in there, but it will just be very difficult to actually try and find the coins you want to use. But anyway, some coins in there, and let's put a few more cards. So let's put, I've got 4 more cards here. Sorry, I'm just trying not to show any sensitive details. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cards there. And let's put that down inside there. So that is 14 cards, I think. 4, 5, 6, 10, 14 cards with some coins, and actually also, yeah, usually I just have some stamps and some cash, which I just put in the back. There we go. Okay, so that's how that looks. You can see it's definitely bulked up the purse. The flap is starting to lift here, but it still closes and actually still feels pretty comfortable. So I wouldn't have an issue with carrying this much if I needed to. You can see that is a lot of stuff. Let's just try putting a couple of extra cards in and see what that feels like. So I've just got a couple of additional cards here, put it back there. So this is now 16 cards. Yeah. So that's fine. So this can hold 16. I would say this is pretty much at max capacity, because now I'm struggling to pull the flap down to close it. But once you do close it, it's fine. But you can see, again, sides are lifting. So that's 16 cards, some coins, a bit of cash, and some stamps. So that holds a lot. One thing just to mention is, as you can see here on the side, the width of this is not as wide as a single card. So you can see that with this accordion here, it does just go in a bit. So you do need to put your cards on either side of that. So that's one thing to bear in mind. So even though this opens up quite far, you can't just put a huge amount of cards in like that. Okay, we'll just take those out. And then I'll just talk a bit about the functionality. Sorry, the wear and tear, finally. So I've had this item for about 2 years now. I have used it a lot. I've gone through periods of using this every day. It is still one of my most used purses, and I'm not careful with my items. I am quite soft-handed though, so whilst I don't pay any particular attention to how I use this, I guess I don't go around scratching and throwing this necessarily into my bags. In terms of the canvas, this is holding up so well. It looks brand new. There's honestly nothing, no scratches on the canvas, no issues with the piping, and just looks in brand new condition still. The rose ballerine on the inside as well looks brand new. You can see the hot stamping here is also still looks as new, and just, yeah, absolutely no issues with this. The only two bits which I would call out are this button on the front. So with all these pieces where they've got the leather cover, I'm not actually sure if it's real leather or not, but these do tend to have a bit of colour transfer, and they can start like chipping away. So you can see in the corner here, basically it's just worn away. And then in the middle, that's where, because that's the bit which you touch the most, there is just colour transfer there. So it's just basically dirt. And then inside the coin section, so let me try and show you that. So because inside here it's also in the rose ballerine, you can see there, so it's just on the other side of the button, there is basically colour transfer from the coins, and then also just generally down inside, it'll be a bit difficult for you to see, but yeah, you can see just general bit of kind of grey colour transfer, which is from coins. So if you don't want that, then you know you can not put your coins in here, which I know some people do, but I would prefer just to keep everything all in the same place, and I just prefer to use the item to my heart's content. So yeah, those are the only 2 points. Otherwise it looks brand new, which is amazing. And I know people generally talk very highly of the Louis Vuitton canvas in terms of its durability, and I would definitely agree with that. Same with my mini pochette as well. So I've had this for like 2 or 3 years, and there is just no issue on the canvas. So it's very long lasting, and from that perspective it's just so worth the money because it looks brand new. So yeah, I think that's it for my review. I really love this wallet or purse. I love that it's compact. It fits in any small bag. Maybe not in the really micro ones that you get these days, but I mean, you can see it's very compact. And it's just got the organisation for everything that you need on a day-to-day basis. And I just think it's really cute. I love the rose ballerine with the damier bean. I think this is probably the only combination that I would personally go for. I just think it looks really nice together. Okay, so I'll leave it there for my review. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.